the American zone off an icing prior to the media timeout. Tigers out with McCann, Cunningham, and Parr. They win the draw. Puck pinballs its way to the right point. Jonas Wu shoots. He scores! 5th of the season.
Unassisted. The time, 7:41.
Time of that goal brought to you by Davis GMC Buick, where Tiger fans drive. Tigers still with it in the O-zone. Wu, a little head fake at the left point. Crease is in good care this season. 7 minutes and change left in the first. Tigers into the offensive zone. Brizgalov, a low shot, easily handled by Xavier Wendt. Also found himself on that NHL Central Scouting list with a W grade. ABCW, just how the alphabet goes. Tigers get it back to the point. Wu, a wrister, goes just wide of the goal of Wendt. Brickford gets the rebound, gives the zone, but no further. Tri-City to center. Liam Ruck steals away, gives to Marcus Ruck. 2-on-1 with Reshny. Marcus Ruck down the right wing. Feeds back Hager across. Liam Ruck shoots. Great save. Rebound fired wide by Reshny. Not going to get a better look than point shot from Väisänen goes wide. 5.5 left in the first period. Puck covered by Wendt. Tied at 1 here between the Tigers and Americans. Center by Tri-City. Loose puck at the Americans line. Stolen away by Liam Ruck. He'll enter the left side. Drag. Fire! And a shoulder save made by Wendt. Rebound picked up by Reshny. Drop feed to the left point for Hager. Bob send out Davidson, Core, and Stangram. Davidson able to win that draw. Works it behind the net for Moss. Giving up the left wing. Stangram touches it ahead for Core. Stangram finds it. Shoots. That's paddled aside by Wendt. Rebound loose in the left wing corner behind on the wall. Only Tigers there. They'll take it the other way. Cunningham gives up ahead for Parr. Parr in the right circle on the backhand. Fires off the side of the goal. Gathers his own rebound. Cycles into the corner for Caden McCann. He'll walk the left. Ethan Newton steals a pass at center. Tigers 3-on-2. Newton's across for Brizgalov. Gives to the left point. Wu, right circle. Pickford has a lane. Walks. Fires. Deflected. Saved and cleared by the Americans on the doorstep. Volotovsky couldn't tip it home. Wraps it around the boards into the American zone. Brizgalov tried a one-timer off the left half boards, but fanned on it. It comes loose into the circle. Volotovsky with a shot that knuckles its way to Wendt, who holds it for a whistle. 5-10 up. He'll reverse to his left. Feed a pass over to Jonas Wu on the half boards. Drop back for Pickford. He'll skate to the left circle. Fire a shot that deflects off skates wide. Marcus Ruck on the rebound. Tried to give back to Wu. That
pace, we're starting to see it now. It's been a few minutes without a whistle.
Pickford, stretch feed for Volotovsky, tipped into the left corner of the Tri-City zone. Newtons gives Volotovsky, shave made in tight, and on the rebound, Brizgalov not able to put that home. Passed through the skates of him, and that did not get through. Americans get to clear. They try to change. Tigers with numbers. McCann down the right wing, shoots, and a blocker. Save made by Wendt. Rebound on the left wing boards, cut below the Americans line. Fed up to the right point, Core, across to Stangram in the left point, gives back to the right circle, Wu, holds, fires, save made, rebound covered, 7:57 left in the second, tied at 1 here in Medicine Hat. That's cut off by Vanacek, drop back behind the goal. Jackson Adam pushes up the boards, cut off by Moss, centered, Brizgalov shoots, pad save made, rebound loose, a shot is deflected into the crease and cleared away from danger by the Americans after deflected wide by Kingerski. Parr retrieves it for the Tigers behind the Americans' cage. Gives to his left. Väisänen shoots right into the midsection of Wendt, who holds it for a whistle as McCann in the battle in front. Tigers beginning to change as well. Wu off to his right. Pickford stretch feed. Volotovsky finds it entering the left side. Drop feed Brizgalov. Cross for Newtons on the backhand. A glove saved by Wendt, who flashes the leather. A little Bobby to that puck. Fans wanted an interference call, perhaps a case to be made for one. Brizgalov finds a puck in the high slot. He'll give it to his right for Väisänen. He'll shoot, and a pad save made by Wendt. Brizgalov on the rebound, gives to the right point, Väisänen. He'll let a wrister go. The point for Pickford. To his left, Wu wants the one-timer, can't take it now, but gets the pass. He'll head to the high slot, give back Pickford. He'll take the one-timer, and a save made by Wendt. That had a chance. Wendt just got enough. McCann back with it at the right. Wu heads back to the point. Back pedals off to his left. A pass goes Pickford. The two trade places in a drop feed for Wu. Walks to the left circle. Cuts below the goal line. Heads in front. Cunningham banging away on the doorstep as it's saved and covered by Wendt. And we'll see a sweep for Liam Ruck. Down low McCann centering. Feed one time wide by Wu. Marcus Ruck gets it back on the left half boards. Gives to Wu in the slot. Shot. Fanned on. Goes wide. McCann recovers the rebound. Gives to Liam Ruck. Centered. Fanned on by Wu. Comes to Marcus Ruck. Left circle. He'll drag. Fire! He scores! Back within 1, Marcus Ruck will abandon the goal call to stay here for the Tiger power play. They win the faceoff. Pickford at the left point. Gives back to his left for Marcus Ruck. He'll fire in front. Deflection save made. Rebound. They score! Jonas Wu, second of the night. Tie game 3-3. Ruck and fired into the Tri-City zone. Marcus Ruck looking to steal one in the right corner. Liam Ruckin as well gets it free to Marcus Ruck in the right corner. Liam Ruck, one-timer save made. Rebound covered by Wendt. Had there been someone net front there for the Tigers, a great savvy play to leave it in the left corner for Wu. Forced up the wall to Bryzgalov. Touched ahead, Volotovsky off to his right. Pickford with speed, drags, fires, and a shoulder save made by Wendt. 6:48 left in the third, tied at 3. Tigers in a man. Marcus Ruck, they'll get across center, begin to chip and change. Reshny and Liam Ruckin on the forecheck. Reshny steals it free. Centers for Väisänen. Väisänen shoots! Saved by Wendt. Väisänen gets his own rebound in the right corner. Shoved along the wall by Savage. In front for Volotovsky. That's out of his reach. Nice job by Volotovsky to back check, work it back down low for Bryzgalov in the right corner. He'll find Volotovsky who shoots, that's blocked by Ellick. Loose puck in the right circle, taken away by Bryzgalov. Tigers win the draw. Wu works it to his right for Pickford. Pickford drops it back to the right wall for Jonas Wu. Wu on a three-point night. Shoots, pad save made, rebound cleared by the Americans. They'll head the other way, get it out to the neutral zone.